Here's Masilla, big Ben strikes. Jack Walker skins the Lee Centurions cover. Oh, Walker's burst through again. He's got Minor in support. Crooks ahead of him. Minor takes the pass.
Brad, how good does that feel, getting back to winning ways?
Yeah, it is. It's massive, and it's just good to get some confidence back in us. And we spoke at half time, obviously being in a good spot, of how important that second half was for us to just close them out and be a bit disciplined and composed and finish the game off. Because if anything, that's what we've lacked this year. It's not the flamboyance in our play and coming up with good tries. It was the discipline and the composure to finish a game off like that. So that's probably the most pleasing thing. Well, like I said, there's a good feel about the place, and hopefully we can take that in, week out, and see where we finish up.
In his post-match press conference, Kevin's praised you for especially your first spell, the way you took the game at Widnes, which was pleased with how you started that way.
Yeah, definitely. It was good to do something with the ball in my hand. Obviously, I was really pleased with last week, but that was more on the defensive side of it. And one thing I took from that is to try and do a bit more with the ball in my hand. And that's on the back of the platform, like I said, week in, week out. On our back three are outstanding, and our yardage sets constantly on the front foot from the work that our wingers and fullbacks doing. So it was just good to, like I said, get some game time out there and get out back of them and show people what I can do.
You must have been pleased with the try, took some scoring.
Yeah, it was. The only thing I could say is I probably should have gone on the post, so Dickie would have kicked the goal. But yeah, it was good. It was a good moment for me, and obviously, like I said, the season's not really gone to plan, so it was good to get a good moment like that, especially here at Headingley. It was special.
Other results are out of our control. It's important now we're building this at Salford next week. Yeah,
and I think that's very much the approach we've had. Just to take all that out of our minds. Obviously it's there, and that's what we're aiming for, is to get in them eights. But we've got a big semi-final coming up, and it's about building some momentum towards that. And I think we have done week in, week out so far. Take the results out of it. I think we've slowly getting back to somewhere where we need to be, and get into that semi-final with some good form, and hopefully we're in a good spot in the eights as well. So see where we go.
Nice combination in the second half as well. Yourself and Matty out there, it seemed to cause a few question marks for opposition.
Yeah, it's a tough one, and because obviously you don't really practice playing with two nines. But if that's something we can get on top of, there's been a couple of times this year where we've been on the field at the same time, and it has proven dangerous. I just think that's something that we're going to have to work on. Especially if I want to get some game time, being at side of Matt as well. It's something I'm going to have to do, is get in there at 13 sometimes and play like two nines really. So hopefully it's something we can work on and have a good partnership there.
How pleasing is it to see Dom Crosby finally here and put on a Rhino shirt?
Yeah, it's really good. Me and Dom go back a long time. We've known each other a while before rugby. It's just good to see him here enjoying himself, and I think that's the big thing for him. He was just ready for a new start, and ready to get ripping in, because that type of character where he wants to muck in, and I think he's proven that with the choices made to come here and back himself, and is a workhorse, and that's what we need at the minute. So yeah, it's really good to have him around, and a friendly voice as well, so it's good.
Here's Masilla, big Ben strikes. Jack Walker skins the Lee Centurions cover. Oh, Walker's burst through again. He's got Minor in support. Crooks ahead of him. Minor takes the pass.